Hey guys, welcome to my channel and make sure that you subscribe. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about me, and after we will be going over the Socolor color eraser and we'll do a little demo for you guys. So a little bit about me is I've been in the industry for a few years, and I first started my career, or first went to school in Jacksonville, North Carolina, a little small town, and I immediately worked behind the chair for a corporate salon where they instilled education into me, and the importance of education and building confidence level within yourself so that you can portray that into your clients. And absolutely loved it. I did find myself where I did have to leave. I had a lot of personal things going on, and I had to go back to my hometown in Atlanta. In the midst, I was kind of struggling personally and in my career as well, finding, I don't know, the perfect place that I felt like I fit in, and that saw education just as important as I did. I went through a couple things the past few years after kind of working for a few places, and kind of did find myself at a point where I didn't even want to do hair anymore. And it wasn't just because of my struggle finding a place, it was more of what was going on in my personal life. And I'm so thankful for those obstacles, you know, coming really at the perfect time, because I was meant to grow from those things. And I just had to motivate myself every single day, even up until now, scrolling through Instagram, if it means finding quotes for the day. I had to find myself where I was working for someone that again saw education just as important as me. A couple years ago, I had my son, and also kind of found myself just like in a rut, and personally, and almost to a point where I didn't even want to do hair. And I think it's hard for me to do this part of the video because you have to get really, really vulnerable, and people to really see and hear more than what I tell my family and my close friends. But I didn't even want to see the next day. I hated that part about me, and at that point I took a step back from working behind the chair and decided to work on myself. In that midst, yeah, I found myself missing, you know, doing hair and getting to know clients, and but I had to take a step back to, you know, get myself together personally, and also to realize, kind of write down what I really wanted out of my career, out of my future, out of my life. And I am so grateful for the obstacles that I have gone through that at that moment were so hard to see the positive things out of those situations, but they're all have all brought me here to Matrix. And so a little bit about me. When I went after I kind of got myself together, I decided to, instead of going straight into behind the chair, I decided to assist. I felt like it was a good way to learn and get a different perspective of color and different techniques other stylists, and again get really motivated and inspired. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity to have gotten to do that. That then led me to move back to Powder Springs, and I guess for my new clientele there, and again work behind the chair. And I have now grown my clientele there, and I've been able to start my own business. And although it's small, it is great, and I'm so excited for this venture. Also to be able to audition to become an educator. I'm so excited to be able to learn and grow as a facilitator. And my ultimate goal is to impact not the world but others, to start like with my neighbors and my coworkers and my sisters and my son. I just want to be a positive impact and touch people that's sitting in my chair, and have them have a positive outlook on life, on situations, and have them look at the roadblocks and things that's going on in their life and turn them around. So yeah. Guys, so today we're going to be working on the Socolor Cold Color Eraser. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It is to get out the direct dyes, but also used for demi-permanent, to take out demi-permanent and permanent hair colors. It's a really good tool to use before color corrections like these, because it kind of takes out like half the work. It could be a lot safer on the hair as well. So today we are going to take out her mermaid teal Socolor Gold out of her hair. She decided to be all very daring. So this client, you can tell she's a very natural client. This is Sasha, and she just wanted like a little streak of mermaid teal to be kind of cool because she's going through a midlife crisis. And so we're gonna mix up a color coat eraser and to take it out and see how much we can get it out. Alright, so what you want to do and how you mix it for direct dye is you want to first have warm deionized water. Deionized water, once again. And you want to warm it up, and that's 2 ounces. So first, entire packet into the bowl. And then you want to pour your 2 ounces of warm deionized water. And then you're going to mix it. And mix until you get every single clump out, because it's it's a little watery. But you want it to be a good consistency, so completely mix it before applying. Or the coat eraser. So this is the consistency that it should be. Very nicely mixed. Just keep stirring until you get all the clumps out. Make sure that it is nicely smooth before applying. So also, the way that it should be applied, it should be off the scalp. It like clearly says on the back of the package for off scalp application only. So only go by the directions. Okay. So I have my foils here that I'm gonna set the hair on. And this is to process about 5 to 30 minutes. So I'm starting kind of mid shaft to ends right now. And again, make sure that you keep off the scalp. So this is ideally, you know, an actual potential client that you would be using it on. And let's see. I'm gonna time it to see what it does in a minute, and then check back on it in about 5 minutes and see what the process is. Make sure that it's fully saturated very, very well. Moving the hair around. And again, this is perfect for your color corrections. Those reds that are really hard to get out of the hair. Just so you can get a pretty nice even canvas before, you know, applying lightener. So I'm gonna close it back up and check back in 1 minute and we'll see the process. All right, so it's already been a minute and it already looks pretty pale. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and rinse her out and rinse her out and then do another application of it. So this is after about 10 minutes. I'm kind of taking it off so you can kind of see, but she's kind of already at like a golden, still like green on it, but that shows you how much that mermaid teal even got out. So for this, I think she was lifted to about a level 8 prior to adding the teal on there. So I would say leave it on 20-30 minutes. So it's really up to you, up to your liking at how many minutes you want to leave it. These are the results after using the Color Kohl eraser for 30 minutes. And as you can tell, she pretty much is back to the same level 8 where she was. And she's a perfect canvas where you can either highlight her, lighten her, or even pre-tone her and apply a different vivid color. So this stuff is amazing. Like, I can't wait to use it again on someone else, but just for other stylists, this stuff is amazing. It's never worked like anything else I've ever used. So I definitely suggest using Color Kohl eraser. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little demo. So make sure you comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe because I will have more videos coming just on different topics.